Hello guys, and welcome to a Druid guide on 4.2. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the upcoming changes for Druids, and I'm going to go through each new thing that they're getting, the buffs and the debuffs. Alright, let's get started. Druids now gain 1 attack power per strength, down from 2, so that is a small nerf. Well, not a small nerf, quite a big nerf actually, because it's pretty much cut in half. But most druids don't really have strength, but this is also for bear form, so it will affect bear form quite a lot. Alright, entangling roots and the equivalent spell triggered by nature grasp no longer deals damage. So yeah, that doesn't really affect me because I'm a feral, but yeah, it's gonna affect some of you. Now this is a good one for ferals. Ferocious bite damage has been increased by 15%. In addition, the base cost has been reduced by 25 energy, and it can use up to 25 energy for a 100% damage increase. Now this is a big buff for ferals. Alright, next one. We got Innovate. It now grants ally target 5% of his mana over 10 seconds, but still grants 20% mana over 10 seconds when it's self-cast on the person. So I guess this is a buff if you're feral and you're putting Innovate on someone with like a healer, because usually it would only heal 20% of your mana, so it would only heal like 10k or 5k mana. Now it should heal like more than that slightly. Alright, now this is a bigger buff as well. Alright, Mangle damage at 80 and above has been increased to 530%, up from 460%, so that is a 70% increase in damage, which is pretty big, and plus you got the glyph as well, so that's 540 with the glyph. Alright, Omen of Clarity now lasts 15 seconds, up from 8, so that'll be great. Nice 7 seconds on top, so that'll do a lot. And wow, the next one, Ravage damage at 80 and above has been increased to 975%, which is a 125% increase, which is pretty sweet. Alright, now Shred at 80 plus is being increased by 520%. Well, not increased by 520, but it's gone up to 520%, up from 450, so that's a 70% increase, which there's so many feral buffs right now, and I don't think they're doing too bad really. I'm owning in Battlegrounds, but I guess this is 80 and above. Maybe they're not doing that bad, because I'm only just started leveling a feral. I'm 38 or 37 at the moment. Alright, Swipe now deals 600%, down from 670, so that's a small, well, it's a 70% reduction in damage for feral Swipe, but it doesn't really matter because I don't really see it being used in PvP, but maybe PvE when they're attacking loads of mobs it might affect them, but it's only for cats, so the bear one's still, so unless, yeah, it won't really affect you. Alright, now the balance one. Alright, Earth Immune duration has been increased by 15%, up from 12. That's good. Fungal growth spell visual effects has been updated to be less intrusive and more aesthetic. Lunar Shadow has been redesigned. When casting Moonfire, the druid gains Lunar Shower. Lunar Shower increases direct damage done by Moonfire by 15, 30 and 45% depending on your talent, and reduces the mana cost by 10, 20 and 30. This effect stacks up to 3 times and lasts 3 seconds. While under the effects of Moonfire of Lunar Shower, Moonfire generates 8 solar power, Sunfire generates 8 lunar energy. The amount of lunar solar energy gains does not change based on the number of points spent in the talent or stacks of Lunar Shower. Those druids who wish to delay transition in or out of an eclipse state should now cast one of their basic attacks which will not move the eclipse bar. Solar Beam now has a new spell effect. Wild Mushroom Detonate now also trigger Earth Immune in addition to Starfire and Wrath. Now the feral ones, alright, because the one above that I was just reading was just like the general. This is just feral. Alright, where am I looking? Alright, Ferrari fired that base damage and being increased by 2,000 to 2,950, up from 679, which is massive. So that's like quadrupled, like 400% increase. But the scaling of attack power has been decreased to 10.8%, down from 15%. Alright, more base damage has been raised to 35, up from 8. Scaling power has been decreased to 19, down from 24, so that's a bit of a debuff again. Alright, polarized, that weapon damage percent has been decreased to 60%, down from 80%, so that is a pretty bad debuff, but the amount of buffs we're getting is pretty equal compared to the debuffs. Alright, Mangle Bear weapon damage has been decreased to 190%, down from 260. I kind of agree with this, even though it's kind of annoying me, because in my bear, sometimes I seem to be doing more damage than my cat form, if I'm not like in style first. Alright, swipe base damage has been increased to 298, up from 215. And attack scaling has been reduced to 12, down from 17%. Alright, let's have a look. That's all for Feral. And Restoration, there's not many for Restoration, but I'll say them anyway. I can't even say this. Symbiosis Mastery has been removed and replaced with Harmony, so that's big for your talent. Harmony increases direct healing by an additional 10%, and casting direct spelling grants an additional 10% bonus to periodic healing for 10 seconds. Each point of mastery increases each bonus by 1.25%. Healing Touch, Nourish or whatever, Swift Mend, and the initial heal from Regrowth are considered direct healing spells for any purpose of this mastery. All other healing spells are considered periodic. Alright, so that's a pretty big buff, I would say. I would call it a buff. Might just be a swap. Some of you might say what I say is a buff. Alright, and just for the glyphs now, it's yeah, let's see the glyphs. Alright, Glyph of Berserk duration is increased by 10 seconds, up from 5. Ferocious Bite has been redesigned. It now causes Ferocious Bite to heal the caster for 1% of his maximum health for each 10 energy used. So now you can heal yourself while you're in cat form, so that'll be good. Right, Glyph of Innovate now causes the Druid to gain 10% of his or her mana over 10 seconds when Innovate is used on a friendly target, in addition to Innovate's base effect. So yeah, Glyph of Innovate, great. Also gives you mana while you're giving your friend mana, so that's a big buff. And that's about it for Druids, so I'm out. Subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.